Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. I hope you had a productive week behind you and that you're looking forward to get your weekend started. But first let's take care of brand new Galactic challenge on Kashyyyk, where you have to take down a squad of Scoundrels using our Galactic Republic. As always, I'll cover the modifiers and defeats first and then show you the battles. So I've got two Galactic Republic teams for you today. The first one will be Gas with 501st on full auto, getting all the feats done in a single battle, and then I'll do Padme as well, but that one I think you'll have to play a little bit manually, just because obviously we have to deal with Nest. So you can find YouTube chapters below if you want to skip through to the battles. Otherwise, let's get into it. So let's look at the modifier for Kashyyyk, Righteous Retribution. So whenever a unit takes a damage, they gain stacking critical damage until they score a critical hit, and whenever a unit is debuffed, they recover 10% protection. So, you know, not really that game breaking. However, the one that's a little bit annoying one is whenever unit is defeated, another random ally takes a bonus turn. So whenever you defeat one of the enemies, suddenly some Nest or somebody gets a turn and they can nuke one of your guys. But luckily, obviously, with John Skywalker, we will not have to worry about that one. Staunch Appraisal, so we are not getting stat fast retribution, which I guess is okay, because then maybe enemies would die off too fast before we get all the feats done. So that's okay. And then one step ahead, so that's the good modifier for the Scoundrels. They're getting lots of stat boosts across the board, including health, speed, and as well they get 50% counter chance as well, so they can counter attack. Looking at the feats, we have to win with a full team of Galactic Republic units. You have to score at least 30 critical hits and then win with no tanks in your squad. So we won't be using 5s in our gas lineup, as well as no General Kenobi in Padme. In terms of the enemies, we are facing up against Beskar Manda, Bo, Nest, Canderous, and Chrysanthemum. A bit of a random team here to go up against. So the only tricky one, I guess, here is Nest, and then also Beskar Manda. If you do let him loose, his Whistling Burst actually can do quite a lot of damage if he gets 20 stacks. Now, let's go first in and go in with John Skywalker. Now, Galactic Republic is quite a big faction, so depending what you've got, Jedi Master Kenobi, I guess, and Commander Ahsoka Tano could be the easiest thing to do here. But in this account, I do have John Skywalker and Padme, so these are the two teams I'll be trying out first. You obviously wanna chuck 5s out because he's a tank, so just instead use Ahsoka Tano. Let's hop in the battle and you will see that, you know, it's gonna be hopefully pretty straightforward here with General Skywalker. Alright, here we go. So obviously Rex will go first, use form up, so we can just go ahead here and hit full auto at this point. Just make sure we target Beskar Manda. He's the only real threat in terms of damage, because Canderous is not really all that annoying, because he's not under the Old Republic modifier with constant true damage. So the idea here is just to have full auto, just keep hitting these guys left and right, and then as soon as Rex uses form up for the second time, this means that on his next turn he will have aerial advantage ready, and that's when I will take it off auto, just so I can one-shot Nest with his aerial advantage, because otherwise you may get a little bit stuck behind her constant, you know, the what is it, bonus protection thingy. Okay, there we go. Now they got a few turns in. We have damage immunity to deal with Mando, so maybe we can go ahead while Mando has damage immunity, switch over to Canderous. Okay, there we go, beautiful, getting a lot of counterattacks here. We got a taunt now on Chrysanthemum. Alright, okay, there we go. Okay, yeah. Okay, there we go. Canderous putting a few hits on us, that's okay. This means more counterattacks for our team. There we go, we got a dispel the taunt on Chrysanthemum, and now we can switch back over to Beskar Manda. He's got Whistling Birds. Nest there unfortunately stunned Rex, which is not ideal. Okay, there we go, we'll just keep going. There we go, lots of counterattacks on Canderous. Okay, no problems whatsoever so far. There we go, big AoE coming in hot, another armor shred, and there we go. Rex used form up for the second time, and this is where I will take it on manual, so I can go ahead one-shot Nest when Rex gets a turn. There we go. Even as got some bonus protection on her, I think these should still go through it. There we go, perfect. Now we can just go ahead, hit full auto again. That's it pretty much. Maybe, you know, you could just put it on full auto, not manually like target nest with the aerial advantage, but I'm not sure if AI would be able to handle nest correctly. I'm not sure. So just to be on the safe side, switch it off full auto, use aerial advantage, and this is pretty much it. So there you go, guys. Jon Skywalker full 501st with Ahsoka Tano instead of 5s, getting all the feats done in a single battle. Just need to get Karsantan down, and this is it. I'm pretty sure we got 30 critical hits. Without feat tracker, you have no way of knowing, but I'm almost certain. Yeah, there we go. Critical hits, no tanks, all feats done, maximum crate unlocked very, very quickly and easily. All because I have here in this account as well Padme, so let's give Padme a go as well. Don't think this will work on full auto. So let me just go ahead, bring the team up. Obviously Kanyu General Kenobi. I'm gonna use here Shakti, but I actually think if you do have R2 leveled up, he could be better because on his basic he's got a stun, so you can like stun bow, you can stun as well, nest, he can put everybody in stealth, so no counterattack. But I don't have here, so I'll just go in with Shakti and do that. Now when using Padme, I will use a little bit different strategy. I'll go after bow first because she's got an AoE dispel, and then she can dispel all your protection up. So first let's just go ahead, call Padme for an assist to get protection up. There we go. And then we can again call Padme assist here, she gets a stack of translation. We can go ahead, do the kick. Unfortunately bow resisted the stun, so not ideal. Let's go ahead and do a big hit over there. Okay, all right, who's gonna go next? Unfortunately bow got a turn in here and dispel my protection up, but we'll just keep going, see if we can turn things around. Let's get a taunt off Karsantan. Now we got damage immunity coming in. All right, let's go ahead actually and put Anakin under stealth, dispel all those buffs, and now we get Ahsoka assisting again. Let's go ahead, get more courage here, more protection up stacking. There we go. Okay, that's fine. All right, so bow lost damage immunity, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pop her. Not quite big enough hit. Okay, there we go, that's fine. Finish off her, and then next we will go after Canderous. Who needs translation? Let's go ahead and put it on Ahsoka. She doesn't have any stacks yet. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna basic here. Canderous is down for the count. Now we'll go after Mando next. Alright, let's go ahead, see if we can get him down before he unloads his whistling birds. Most likely not. Let's go ahead, heal up Ahsoka a little bit. Okay, let's see what Mando will do. Oh, he almost got Annie down. Okay, that's fine. We'll heal him up when we get a chance. Okay, there we go. Let's actually keep Anakin under stealth. Let's go ahead and drop here a big AoE, get lots of protection up for the team. Let's see if we can push turn meter back on nest. Now these guys got damage immunity, so let's go after Karsantan instead. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead, heal up. Let's go ahead and finally finish off Mando here. Oh, not quite there yet. Let's go ahead and get another stack of translation on Ahsoka. There we go. Mando is down. I just have to deal with these two. Now Anakin on his basic, he can lend healing immunity. There we go, perfect. So now Nest will not be healing up. There we go. Finish off Karsantan. There we go. Do another basic. Basic. So as you can see, Padme is a little bit struggling here to deal with Nest, but luckily, obviously between the healing immunity from Anakin and luckily, hopefully we get a here stun on the kick. There we go. So you can kind of keep Nest under control with the stunning from the kick ability as well. Basic from Anakin, putting healing immunity down. You eventually do bring Nest down here. Okay, there we go. I'm doing a basic and a basic. It wasn't quite enough here. Okay, so we'll have to wait for Nest to get a turn. Let's go ahead and keep putting everybody in the stealth, the weaker ones. Because the basic here. Kick in the face, another stun coming in. Let's go ahead, heal up Padme, I guess, for the good measures. And there we go, down goes Nest as well. And that's it, guys. Also Padme here, you know, whatever variation of Padme lineup, hopefully you can get this done. You obviously will need Anakin there for a healing immunity to keep Nest under control in this time. That's why I think like R2 could be a better option here than Shakti, because he's got a stun on his basic as well. And that's all for today's video. Hopefully it was useful and helpful, just showing you a couple of different Galactic Republic teams I was able to try out in this account. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one, but until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.